Hey folks, pretty good storms blowing into the western part of the valley this afternoon, eastern part earlier today. This is the look northward up 281 from Marco Benavides, looking north from the Lynn San Manuel area. You can see the highway and then dark shelf cloud on the horizon moving this direction and kind of down into the valley. This is what it looks like on radar. Now there's another cell not far from San Manuel. San Manuel's right here, so just to the east of town. Biggest one's the one out to the southwest of, or west of McAllen, west of Mission right now. The pretty good little shower went through Mission a few minutes ago. McAllen's missed out on it. Edinburgh's missed out on most, but from Mission westward, it's been pretty heavy. Most of this pushing into Mexico now. It's all going southward, so you're about done with it. La Jolla back to Palmview. But let's go to the west. Sullivan City, you're going to be in it for a while because, again, all of this is moving this direction. So you've got some pretty heavy rain coming for a while yet, and you can see there's more up to the northeast from there. Again, all this pushing southward. So if you're east of Rio Grande City along Highway 83, there's a good shot you're going to pick up some pretty good rain the next hour or so. That includes Garciasville and Refugio and other cities right along in here. La Gruya by Gruya High School, some pretty good rain there. So because it stretches all the way back to the middle of Starr County, pushing southward. Notice the lack of lightning in that. There's been some, but not a great deal. This is more just heavy rain. Some gusty winds just to the west of Alton earlier as this went through there. Some reports of a couple of power lines down right back in here as that system went right through there. Had some thunder and lightning with it at the time. Here's that other cell just to the east basically of Lynn San Manuel. That one's pushing to the southwest, and there's more north of that. So until this front gets through, we've got the potential for showers and an isolated thunderstorm, primarily the western half of the valley. Willacy County, Cameron County, missing all of this. You got some earlier, especially in Cameron County, but that's about the extent of it. Now, Future Track takes what's out there, continues to push it southward, brings the front in 2 or 3 hours. Front goes through. This won't be a blue norther where all of a sudden the wind shifts, gets real strong, and temperatures tumble. It's not that kind of front, but it will push through. Clouds will linger, a couple of showers, maybe even into around dawn. But then after that, tomorrow's cooler with lower humidity. Should turn out to be a really nice day across the area tomorrow. Saturday looks gorgeous as well. Sunshine, low humidity. And then Sunday, start to see a little moisture come back in and temperatures start to warm back up. We're mainly dry. I say mainly tomorrow. Anything that happens tomorrow will be pre-dawn or maybe right at the coast, and then Saturday and Sunday should be dry. Look at the temperatures right now. Here's where we stand at news time. 80s except where there's rain nearby. Edinburgh Airport out north of town getting a shower. It's cooled to 79, but still cooler than it's been, even with the front sitting to the north of us. By morning, we're all in the upper 60s across the area with the exception of right along the coast. And then tomorrow afternoon, look at this. Those aren't 90s. Those aren't even 80s. Those are upper 70s. Nice, right? Let's go into tomorrow night. Look at these readings by Saturday morning. 50s across most of the valley. Saturday afternoon, back up in the low 80s again. And then Sunday morning, we start probably in the low 60s and then go back into the 80s again. But certainly cooler and drier air in the valley over the next few days. So the norm's 87. We go 80, 84, and then 88. We kind of come back up. Rest of Texas, a little cooler, 74 Dallas, 70 Abilene, 78 right now in San Antonio. So you can see the impact of that front across the state. So let's take a look. For tonight, scattered storms, then turning cooler, 65 for the low, but it'll take till tomorrow morning to get to that 65. Then tomorrow after that start in the 60s, sun comes out back up to about 80, but with lower humidity, a northerly breeze should be a pretty nice day, especially the second half when the sun comes out. Very nice on Saturday, starting in the 50s, warming to the 80s. Sunday back to 88 after a cool start. Next week we get closer to where we've been this week as temperatures climb back up in the upper 80s to near 90, but notice lows stay in the 60s, so it stays just a little bit more comfortable next week than what it has been this week across the valley. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. It must be football time. Let's go find Brandon.